Question 1. A garden is 90 meter long and 75 meter broad. A path 5 meter wide is to be built outside and around it. Find the area of the path. Also find the area of the garden in hectare. We are given with length of rectangular garden, that is 90 meter. So here this figure encloses the rectangular garden. It has length of 90 meters and breadth of 75 meter. So the same has been represented. And width of the path. So this is 5 meter wide path enclosing this garden from all four sides. Because the question was saying that path 5 meter wide is built outside. That is outside of this garden and around it. That is surrounding it from four sides. So that is how you represent your statement into graphical representation. Now we have to find the area of the path. So what will be the area of the path? So length of garden including path. So if you add length of the path to the given length of this garden, it will be 100 meters. Because initially this is 90. That means this is 90 and this extra is 5 because the width here is 5. Again here it is 5. So 90 plus 5 plus 5 is 90 plus 10 or 100 meter. Now breadth of garden including path. Also on this side it was 75 plus 5 is 80 plus 5 is 85. Therefore this is 85. So now we are with these dimensions, that is 100 meter and 85 meter, and we know area of rectangle is length into breadth. So 100 into 85. That will be area of garden including path. 85, fix two zeros, that gives you 8500 meters square. Also the area of garden, it is very easy to find. That is 90 into 75. Now multiplication is simple. 9 5s are 45, 4 is carry, 7 9s are 63, plus 4 is 67, and fix this 0. This is 6750 meters square. Since we were asked to find the area of garden in hectare, so we will have to write area of garden in hectare as follows. Before converting into hectare, let's see what is an hectare. So if you take a field, here we have taken a square field of dimension 100 meter and 100 meter, that is side. So whenever we have an area of 10,000 meters square, that is a square with side 100 meter, or any field where area becomes 10,000 meters square, that is equal to 1 hectare. So what will be 1 meter square? It is simple unitary method. That will be 1 hectare over 10,000. Or we have to calculate number of zeros, 1 2 3 4. So we will put decimal like this, 1 2 3 4. So that will give you in hectare. Area of garden in hectare will be this much. Also first part was asking for area of the path. So what will be the area of path? It is simple. Area of complete figure including path minus area of this garden. So we have calculated it. Area of garden including path is 8500 meters square and area of garden is 6750 meters square. So when you subtract it, it is 1750 meters square. That is the required area of the path. That completes your question number first. Second, a 3 meter wide path runs outside and around a rectangular park of length 125 meter and breadth 65 meter. Find the area of the path. Again, we have similar kind of question. This is your rectangular park. It has dimension, length is 125 meter. It is given to us length of rectangular park, and the breadth is given to us as 65 meter. Therefore, we have written as breadth of rectangular park is 65 meter. Also, one thing is given to us, a 3 meter wide path runs outside and around. That is outside this. Consider this as a path of width 3 meter. That is here 3 meter. So on all four sides, width of path is 3 meter. So that was your graphical representation. Now the solution is, since we have to find the area of path, we will use the path will be 131. How? This is 125. We have to add 3 from this side, 3 from this side. So 125 plus 6 is 131 meter. And similarly breadth, 65 plus 3 because it is width, again 3 on this side. 65 plus 6 is 71 meter. Now it's simple. Therefore area of park including path will be multiplying it because it is a rectangle. So 131 into 71. how you can multiply without going with long multiplication process. That is 131 and writing 71 as 70 plus 1. So we will solve it. 7, 7 3 is 21, 2 is carry, 7 into 1 is 7 plus 2 is 9. So 917, fix 0 to it and solve this. 131 into 1 is 131. Now add it. 0 plus 1 is 1, 7 plus 3 is 10, 1 carry. So 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 was carry, therefore it is 3, 9 as it is. So this is the area of garden including path. Now area of path will be 125 into 65, that is length into breadth. Now we will solve it as we did in previous part. So 125, writing 65 as 60 plus 5 and meter into meter is meter square. 125 into 6 gives you 750 and fix 0 to it. Plus 125 into 5 times is 625. Now add it, you get 8125 meter square. Therefore area of path will be this total, that is including path minus area of park. So we are writing the same thing, park's area including path minus area of park. So it was 9301 meter square minus 8125 meter square. Subtract it, you get 1176 meter square. So that is your area of path. That's second. Third, a picture is painted on a cardboard 8 cm long and 5 cm wide such that there is a margin of 1.5 cm along each of its sides. Find the total area of the margin. As you have seen in many pictures, that actual picture is within the frame. That is, there is some space left from all the 4 sides, so that picture is placed well inside the frame. So this is nothing but a margin. That is the space left. So the question says that cardboard is having dimensions. Length is 8 cm and breadth is 5 cm. And there is a margin equidistant from all 4 sides as 1.5 cm in width. Now we have to find total area of this margin, that is this area. Now using the same logic, first we will find this complete area of this cardboard. Then we will subtract or minus the actual area of this painting. We will get the required area of this margin. So first we will have to write given parts. Length of cardboard is 8 cm and breadth of cardboard is 5 cm. Width of margin is 1.5 cm. So always make this practice of writing first given portion. Then we have solution. Now length of picture is 8 minus 3. Why 3? Because this total is 8 and 1.5 is subtracted from this side, 1.5 is subtracted from this side. Therefore 1.5 into 2 is 3. Therefore 8 minus 3 is 5 cm. Again, breadth of picture of this picture, breadth will be equal to 5 minus 1.5 and again minus 1.5 gives you 5 minus 3, that is 2 cm. So area of picture will be equal to 5 into 2, that is 10 centimeter into centimeter, centimeter square. We were required to find area of cardboard. So what will be area of cardboard? So the area of cardboard is simple, that is 8 into 5, that is 40 centimeter square. Now the area of margin will be how much? Total minus this picture. So total area is 40 centimeter square. We have to subtract area of this picture that we have found as 10 centimeter square. Now 40 minus 10 is 30 centimeter square. So that is your required area of this margin. That is this portion. That is your third. Question 4th. A veranda of width 2.25 meter is constructed all along outside a room which is 5.5 meter long and 4 meter wide. Find first the area of the veranda. Second, the cost of cementing the floor of the veranda at the rate of rupees 200 per meter square. So first of all, what is a veranda? So this is a veranda, that is a space outside the room. So in this question we have a veranda constructed from all 4 sides. So consider this way. This is your room. That's your room. And this is your veranda from all four sides. The width of veranda is 2.25 meter. That is, this is 2.25 meter wide. And we have dimensions of room as 5.5 meter long, that is length, and 4 meter wide as width. So this is your width, and somewhere here we have length. So first of all, we will write given parts. Length of room is 5.5 meter, breadth 4 meter, and width of veranda is 2.25 meter. Now what we have to find? The area of veranda. So how we can find this? This is very simple. As we did in previous, first we will try to find length and breadth including veranda, and then we will subtract the area of room. So let's do it. Length of room including veranda is 10 meter. How? 5.5 plus 2.25 plus 2.25. When you add 2.25 plus 2.25, you get 4.50. When you add it to 5.5, you get 10 meter. Again, width of room. So initially it is 4, you add 4.5 to it. So you get 8.5 meter. So this is how you get dimensions including veranda. That is 10 meter and 8.5 meter. Now we have these dimensions. It's just a matter to multiply now. So 10 into 8.5 is simple. 850 and attach one decimal. That is 85 meters square. Also, we can find the area of room. That is, you can write here that area of room equals 5.5 into 4. So 5 was a 20, 0, 2 is carry, 5 was a 20, 2 was carry, so 22. And when we put decimal, it gives you 22, and 0 is eliminated. Therefore, 22 meters square is your area of room. Therefore, first part is area of veranda will be the length of veranda equals area including veranda minus area of room, that is 22 meters square. So when you solve it, you get 63 meters square as the required area of the veranda. So area of room including veranda minus area of room only. That is how we found first part. Now second, the cost of cementing the floor of veranda at the rate of 200 per meter square. Now since we have found the area of this veranda, we can find the cost associated when we have to cement the floor, and we are given with the rate. So such type of a question we have already discussed previously. So cost of cementing will be rate into area of veranda. Rate is rupees 200 per meter square. So rupees 200 per meter square, multiply it with area, that is 63 meter square. Meter square get cancelled because per means divisions. So actually it was rupees 200 per means division m square. So m square got cancelled, and we are left with this only rupees. We have to multiply it. So 3 2s are 6 and 6 2s are 12, and fixing 2 zeros. So it gives you rupees 12,600 are required in order to cement this floor. So that is your second, and that's fourth. Fifth, a path 1 meter wide is built along the border and inside a square garden of side 30 meter. Find first the area of the path, second the cost of planting grass in the remaining portion of the garden at the rate of rupees 40 per meter square. This question is very much similar to the previous ones with little difference. Now the difference is, here we have a path which is built along the border but inside a square garden. So actually we were having this as a square garden, but we have constructed a path inside and along its four sides. So this is the only statement which we have to catch in order to solve the question. Again repeating, this is the actual garden and we are building path inside and across all four sides. So the width of path is 1 meter, that is 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter. And the dimensions of square garden are given. Since it is square, only one side will solve our purpose, that is 30 meter, 30 meter. Now we have to find the area of path. Again, using the same concept, complete area of this garden, including path minus now actual garden which is left now. initially it was this, but now it is this portion only. So first write given part, side of the square garden is 30 meter, width of path is 1 meter. So first find area of square garden including path. So it is very easy, it is given to us as 30 into 30. So that is 900 meters square. 3 3s are 9, 2 zeros attached to it. So 900 meters square. Now area of square garden, path excluded, that is actual garden which is now left. So initially it was 30, we have to subtract because 1 meter is used on this side and 1 meter is used this side. So we will subtract 2 from 30. So 30 minus 2, again here same thing. 30 was initial length, but 1 meter was used here, 1 meter was used here. So 30 meter minus 2 meter. So 28 into 28 is 784 meters square. Here is the multiplication. You can see here 8 into 64, 6 carry, 16 plus 6 is 22. Multiplication 8 to the 16, 1 carry, 2 to the 4 plus 1 5, 4, 8, 7. So 784 meters square is the area of this actual square garden which is now left. Therefore area of part, the first part, will be initial area of this garden, that was 900 meters square, minus now left area, that is 784. Subtract it, you get 116 meters square. Now cost of planting grass. So now we have to plant grass on this garden, so that will be area into your rate. So area, that is path excluded, the actual area which is now left, that is 784 meters square, into rate. So rate is 40 per meter square. So rupees 40 per means division meter square. Meter square cancelled, only left is rupees. So multiply it. 4 4s are 16, 1 is carry, 8 4s are 32 plus 1 is 33, 3 carry, 7 4s are 28 plus 3 is 31, and fixing this 0 at the end. So rupees 31,360 are required in order to plant grass on this garden. That's your second, that's fifth. Sixth, 2 crossroads, each of width 10 meter, cut at right angles through the center of a rectangular park of length 700 meter and breadth 300 meter, and parallel to its sides. Find the area of the roads. Also find the area of the park excluding crossroads. Give the answer in hectares. This is how you can visualize this question. There is a rectangular park, this is a rectangular park, and 2 crossroads. So what are crossroads? These are crossroads whenever we have 2 roads that intersect each other, and the angle given to us at which they intersect is 90 degrees. Therefore we have represented it as like this, because this is the representation of 90 degrees, and the width of the roads are same, that is 10 meter, 10 meter, 10 meter, 10 meter. So in order to put in a mathematical way for ease of understand, we can visualize it as follows. So given is width of crossroads, that is 10 meter, 10 meter, 10 meter, 10 meter. Now rectangular park length is 700 meter. So this is 700 meter, or this is 700 meter, 700 meter, and breadth is 300 meter, 300 meter. Now what we have to solve? We have to find area of roads. We have to find area of roads. So how we can find area of roads? Well, black region plus red region. So this is black region and this is red region. Let's find dimensions of black region. So this is the length. Length is 300 meter. So we write 300 meter. And what is breadth? Breadth is this, and this is given to us as 10 meter because these are 10 meter wide. So 10 meter. What is red region? So this is the complete length, but here we don't have this because we have already calculated in this black region. This is the only trick in this question or in these type of questions. So we have to subtract this width or length in this case. This is 10 meter. So actually it was 700 minus 10, that is 690 meter. Therefore it came 690 meter into width is same. Width is 10 meter. Now it's matter to solve. So 3 fix 1 2 3 zeros, 3 zeros plus 69 2 zeros, and meter into meter we have multiplied, meter square written as common. Now add it, it gives you 9900 meters square. So this is the area of roads. This is area of roads within this rectangular field. But we were required to give the answer in hectares. So this is the conversion factor. 1 square meter equals 0.0001 hectare. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 after 4 decimal places. So here 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 0.99 and you can eliminate 00. This you have learned in previous exercises. So area of road in hectares is 0.99 hectares. That's your first part. Now also find the area of park excluding Crossroads. That is, we have to find these regions 1, 2, 3, 4. How we can find it? We find complete area of this rectangular park minus area of roads that we have already found. So area of park, that is Crossroads excluded. We have to find this thing. That will be equal to area of park, that is Crossroad included, that is complete region, minus area of roads which we have found. So it is simple. Total area 700 into 300, writing same, minus area of these crossroads is 9900 meters square. Solve it. 7 3s are 21, fix 1 2 3 4 zeros to it. So 21 4 zeros minus 9900. Solve it. You get 2,100,000 meters square. But we have to calculate answers in hectares. Therefore, we will put decimal after 4 decimal places. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be 20.01 hectares. We can eliminate zeros towards right side of decimals if we don't have any significant digit. So that is 20.01 hectares. That is your second part, and that's sixth. Seventh, through a rectangular field of length 90 meter and breadth 60 meter, 2 roads are constructed which are parallel to the sides and cut each other at right angles through the center of the fields. If the width of each road is 3 meter, find first the area covered by the roads, second the cost of constructing the roads at the rate of rupees 110 per meter square. Here we have again very similar question to the previous one. The only difference is that statement has been a little bit changed. Now here we have a rectangular field of length 90 meter and 60 meter. So this is a rectangular field. Now 2 roads are constructed which are parallel to the sides. So what does this mean? Parallel to the sides. So one road will be parallel to this side, that is this road represented with black, and another with this side, that is red road. So that is the same question as we had previously, only the statements are different. Also they cut each other at 90 degrees. So these are 90 degrees. And the width of the road is 3 meter, 3 meter. That is, width of both roads are same. Now we have to find area covered by roads. Again same thing. First we will write given parts. Width of 2 roads 3 meter, rectangular field length is 90 meter, and 60 meter is your rectangular field breadth. So the solution will be area of roads will be black region, that is area of black region, plus area of red region. So black region will be, this total is 60, but we have to subtract this length, that is 3 meter. So 60 minus 3 is 57 into, this is breadth, because length into breadth will give area of this portion, 3, plus red region is complete. This is complete. Here is the trick, that is we have to take it in one road only. Either we could have taken it in black road as we did in previous question, but this time we are taking it in lengthwise. So this is the trick. Only we have to consider once. And then here length is 90 meter and this width is 3 meter because width is same. So we have to solve it. 7 3s are 21, 5 3s are 15, plus 2 is 17, plus 9 3s are 27, 1 0. Solve it. This is 441 meter square. That is area of roads. First part is completed. Now we have to cost of constructing the roads at a rate of rupees 110 per meter square. So this is how you have seen that a road has to be constructed and the cost is given. So cost could be found by multiplying area with rate. Area we have found 441 meters square. Rate is rupees 110 per means division meter square. meter square cancelled out, multiply it, attach 0 later on, and we have learned in previous chapters many times that how to multiply with 11. First write 4 and 1, that is extreme digits. So 4 and 1. Now add this. 4 plus 1 is 5 and 4 plus 4 is 8. So this is the easiest way to multiply with 11. So that is the cost of construction, that is rupees 48,510 rupees has to be spent in order to construct this road within this rectangular field. So that is your 7th. 8th, Pragya wrapped a cord around a circular pipe of radius 4 cm, adjoining figure, and cut off the length required of the cord. Then she wrapped it around a square box of side 4 cm, also shown. Did she have any cord left? Take pi as 3.14. This question is a little bit different. Here we have a girl named as Pragya. She wrapped a cord. This is the cord, as you can see in the figure, around a circular pipe. This is the pipe. And then she, after measuring, she cut off the length. And then she took another figure, that is a square box, and she wrapped the previous length that she got from the cord around this square box. So this is the question. Now the question asks, did she have any cord left? This means that whether any cord is left when she wrapped the cord second time on this square box. So this is a perimeter question. Simple. What is a perimeter? That is outside boundary of any figure. So first of all, given part, radius of circular pipe is 4 cm. What is the radius? This is radius 4 cm, and side of a square box. This side is given to us as 4 cm. Now solution. First of all, we will have to find how much length she cut off. That is circumference of this circular tube. So you know very well that what is circumference of a circle? That is 2 pi r. Therefore length she cut off is circumference. 2. We were directed to use pi as 3.14. Always use the direction of the question. 3.14 radius is, or the circular pipe is 4 cm. So this is the objective of writing given part. We don't have to watch question again and again. You just watch the given parts. So 4 to the 8 into 3.14. Multiply it here itself. 8 was a 32. 3 carry. 8 plus 3 is 11. 1 carry. 8 is a 24 plus 1 is 25, and put decimal after 2 places, 1, 2. So this is the length she cut off. And then what she did, she took this length of 25.12 and wrapped around this square box. Now we have to find the perimeter of the square box. Then only we could find whether any cord is left with her or not. So perimeter of square is simple, 4 into side, that is because sides are equal on all 4 sides. So 4 4 is a 16, 4 because side of square box is 4 cm. 16. So obviously there is a difference. And which is greater? This is greater. This means yes, there is some cord left. And the same thing was asked in the question, whether she have any cord left. And how much is the cord length? Is the difference, that is minus. So 25.12 minus 16, that is 9.12 centimeter. And also, we have studied in previous exercises, it is a universal fact that whenever we have same perimeter, then the area enclosed by the circle will be more. Therefore, circle encloses more area always, given that perimeter of any two figures are equal. So that is your 8th. 9th, the adjoining figure represents a rectangular lawn with a circular flower bed in the middle. Find first the area of the whole land, second the area of the flower bed, third the area of the lawn excluding the area of the flower bed, and last the circumference of the flower bed. Here we have a circular flower bed. This is a circular flower bed. The same is represented in this figure of radius 2 meter, which is inside a rectangular field of dimensions length 10 meter and breadth 5 meter. So the area of whole land, it's simple. This is the area of whole land. Like a circle is within this land, therefore we will consider this outer land, that is rectangular part. It is length into breadth. So 10 into 5 is 50 meters square. That's your first part. The area of flower bed is simple, pi r square. Pi, we are using 3.14. r square means radius is taken twice. So radius is 2 into 2. We are not writing units here, we will write after solving it. So this as it is, 2 to the 4, multiply it here itself. 4 for the 16, 1 is carry, 4 into 1 is 4, carry was 1, therefore 5. Decimal as it is, 4 to the 12 meter square. We are putting units now. So that is required area of this flower bed. Third, the area of lawn excluding the area of flower bed. So we have to find this area, or in this case this area. Excluding this, we have to eliminate this thing. So that will be complete minus area of this. So we have already found that. That is, complete is 50 meters square minus area of circle 12.56, subtract it. Why we have written it as 50.00? In order to ease our calculation, we can subtract here itself. So 0 minus 6 cannot be done, we have to take carry. So 10 minus 6 is 4, here it becomes 9. 9 minus 5 is 4, decimal. Since we have taken carry, it is 9 now. So 9 minus 2 is 7. Because 5 gave carry, it became 4. So 4 minus 1 is 3. So this is the fast way of subtracting. Now, circumference of the flower bed. Circumference is this thing, that is area enclosed within the figure. So circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. So 2 into pi is 3.14. R is 2. Now why we haven't taken 22 over 7? Because in the previous question we were asked to find 3.14, therefore we are taking it same. And also if you take 22 over 7, then calculations will become tough. So 2 into 2 is 4, 3.14 as it is, solve it here itself. Or if you remember, we have same calculations here. So writing 12.56 meter. Now here it was meter square, here it is meter. Why? Because area is two-dimensional. Therefore meter into meter is meter square. But circumference is just a length, it is one dimension. Therefore 12.56 meter. That is required circumference of this flower bed. That's 9th. 10th. In the following figures, these are the figures, two figures, find the area of the shaded portions. The area of shaded portion, this is the shaded portion. So how we can find it? When you visualize it, you cannot directly find it because we haven't learned any method to find area of shaded portion directly. So first we will find the area of complete region minus we will find area of first figure and second figure. And when you observe it carefully, it is a triangle which you can find very easily. Again, second figure is a triangle. So let's try it. So shaded area will be equal to total area, this is rectangular region total, minus area of this plus this. So total is 18 into 10. Why? Because 10 plus 8, or here it is also given 18 is length into 10. This is your breadth. So 18 into 10 minus area of 1 and 2. We have to find individually. So therefore we are using these brackets, bigger brackets, and we are solving. This is your first area of first, that is first region. It is second, we are first adding it because here we have addition. So what is area of triangle? You have learned it already. So half into base into height. Half is also 0.5. Base, either you take base this or this, same thing. So 6 into 10. 6 into 10. Again for second figure, half means 0.5 into base. This base into height is 8 centimeter. You could have taken it opposite. Multiplication doesn't make a difference. Solve it. 180 minus, solve this thing first. So how you can solve it very easily. 6 into 10 is 60 and half of 60 is 30 plus 10 8s are 80. Half of 80 is 40. 180, first solve this brackets because BODMAS rule. 4 plus 3 is 7, 70. Now subtract it. 180 minus 70 is 110 centimeter square. So this is the required area of this shaded region. That's your first. Here when you visualize it, we have 3 triangles. 1, 2, 3. We'll use same thing. Shaded area equal area total minus area of first, second, third. Total is, it's a square. 20. 10 plus 10 is 20. So 20 into 20 minus. Now here, due to space issues, or in order to show you another way, we have taken 0.5 is common. We could have taken in this question separately, but we have taken common. So bracket, first of all we will solve brackets. First is half is taken as common, base into height, this thing into this. What is this? When this is total 20, this is 10, this will be 10. 20 minus 10 is 10. Therefore 10 into this total is 20, because 10 plus 10 is 20. For second, half as common, 10 into 20, 10 into 20, plus for this, half is common, therefore 0.5 is common, 10 into 10, because half into base into height. Now 20 into 20 is 400, easy. First write this as it is, solve this thing. First we will solve this, and this we will add it. So 200 plus 200 plus 100. 400 as it is minus this thing as it is, common as it is. Solve this thing within the bracket because this is part mass. So 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5, fixing zeros, 500. Now we will have to solve first this thing. Writing 400 minus as it is, solve it. 500 into half. What is half of 500? Simple, 250. Now subtract it. 400 minus 250 is 150 centimeters. So this is the required area of this shaded region. That's second, and that's your 10th. 11th, find the area of the quadrilateral ABCD. This is your required ABCD, and you have to find its area. AC is given as 22 centimeter, BM as 3 centimeter, and DN as 3 centimeter, and they are perpendicular. That is, BM is perpendicular to AC and DN is perpendicular to AC. So we have to find the area of quadrilateral ABCD. That means complete area of this region. How we can find it? Well, if you visualize it, everything given has been written here. In this complete figure, we have two triangles, bigger triangles. That is triangle ABC and triangle ABC. If we find their individual areas and add them up, we will be able to find area of this quadrilateral. What is a quadrilateral? A closed four-figured plane is a quadrilateral. So area of quadrilateral ABCD will be equal to area of triangle ABC and area of triangle ADC. And how to find this area? That is area of triangle ABC. That is half into base is this complete. It is given to you as 22 centimeter. AC is 22 centimeter into height. Height is 3 centimeter. So what is half? 0.5 into base is 22 centimeter. Height is 3 centimeter. This triangle, that is triangle ADC, half, that is 0.5 into base, again AC is common, 22 centimeter, again height is 3 centimeter. Now solve it. 0.5 as it is, 22 into 3 is 66, the same thing here. Solve it. Half of 66 is how much? 33. Half of 66 is 33. Add it, 66 centimeters square. So these are some dimensions of this triangular shape, because we have many objects in this world which are triangular. So this is how you find, that is half into base into height. Half into base into height. So that is your 11th.